to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. This piece is from the Trumpet magazine, links on my site. It's a very sad tale, and one that should scare every decent human being. It is the result of a deliberately dumbed down population. And what's more scary to me, and should be to you, is why is the population being dumbed down? Here's part of the piece. For 2 minutes in Israel last week, everything stopped. Cars came to a halt on busy highways, pedestrians stood still. Other than the eerie wail of air raid sirens, the normally noisy, bustling streets of Israeli cities, were blanketed with a heavy silence. April 12 was Israel's Holocaust Remembrance Day. On that day, the whole nation honoured 6 million Jews. 6 million Jews who died in the Holocaust. For these Israeli citizens, this history is real. But for many Americans, the Holocaust is a distant memory or something they didn't even know about. A recent survey by the Conference on Jewish Material Claims against Germany discovered just how ignorant many Americans are about the Holocaust. 41%, that's 41% of Americans didn't even know what Auschwitz was. The numbers get even worse when you consider only the younger generation, that's 2/3 of the Millennials interviewed, people between 18 and 34, don't know what Auschwitz is. Auschwitz was perhaps the most infamous extermination camp in World War II. More people died in Auschwitz than at any other camp. You would think that if people remembered anything about the Holocaust, then it would have been Auschwitz. Then Auschwitz would at least ring a bell. Don't you find that shocking? The article continues. But when I was growing up, my parents encouraged me to learn about this. And I was fortunate enough to watch a TV series in the 70s, because that's how old I am, called The World at War. I think it's a 26 part series. It is the most in-depth look, documentary, whatever you want to call it, at World War II. It is unvarnished, it is ugly, it shows what war is, and in this particular context, it shows such graphic images of what the Germans did that we should never forget. Never. Because those who forget, and those who forget to tell the truth, and those who forget to learn history, as someone once said, are doomed to repeat it, and God help us all. You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, Gab and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio. And please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.